go. Yes, can I see? Okay, we are waiting for Simone, but actually we were waiting for me because I decided at what, 22 the hour to say, oh, my computer is kind of running slow and I'm going to restart it. Well, that was not a good idea. We're talking about a big computer here, a server with 16 gigabytes, and it was loading such a lot of software that it actually took like 20 minutes. What is it now? No, more than that. It's 1/4 now, so we're 15 minutes late. Let's see, I'm going to pick up this link because I need to put this link into our back onto our page, otherwise we're still not live for you. We may be live here on the YouTube, but we're not quite live on here, live webinar. There we go.
We're live. Hello, Marcel.
Hello. Okay, well, first of all, my sincere apologies. I was just explaining that I thought my computer was not doing very well, so I decided I thought I had enough time. At 20 minutes to 3, I decided to go restart it. But I don't know what happened, but it took a long time. And anyway, I'm here now, and I'm now updating the page with the video for our live page. Here we go. And so, Simone, how are you?
I'm fine. I was busy today.
Tell me about it. You went to a party for your work,
yes,
right?
Yes, it was like from work. This was actually my third Christmas party. We had a Christmas get-together on Tuesday of the entire supply chain part. Then we had a Christmas get-together from the sports club I'm with, or the team I go to regularly, and now we had it today for our little team.
Ah, okay. Well, that sounds awesome. Great.
Yes, that's nice. It's awesome, but it's also a lot of time.
Yeah.
But you spend it with nice people, and in a way, I think it's interesting, important, and great.
Gotcha. So what sports are you into?
It's just a body workout.
Okay.
So, and that's nice. It's just once a week, an hour, and then I do my little bit of bicycle, 3 kilometers back and forth. That means 6 kilometers totally, which is not a lot, but at least it's something.
Well, I think, you know, I have to think at your age, that I was always active, but I don't think I spent consistently time on doing sports. So I think it's very good of you to do that, and it's important for other people to realize that is one of the things to get success, is to be feeling healthy and to be active. So
exactly.
Okay, I am pulling up our presentation here. Today we're going to be talking about paid advertising on Facebook. Shall we jump straight in? Because
yes, I think so. We've lost some 15 minutes, and maybe we'll have some visitors.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just go ahead. And I have something special prepared as well. I have this state of the network address that Chris Jones has done.
Okay.
And when we share the screen, I think this is actually also very, very important to let the people know that there's also a great sense of urgency, that we have to actually do something about it, because right now is a time to prepare and at least check out the system and to just decide, do you want to be with it or not, because otherwise this train just passes and you're not on it.
Right. So how about doing that first?
We can do that, of course.
Yeah, because it's important, and important things should go first, right?
Okay, so I think I'll take over the screen and then I switch over to, oh, where is it? Here it is, and here's that. Okay, I'll switch over. Can you see it now?
Yes, state of the network. I see that.
State of the network. And look what I did. Whenever.
Okay, you got the video running.
Yes, it's great, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'll just continue then, because I think it's a very important announcement. Let's say, I think probably the next 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I want to say to the people that are watching, click on Simone's name at the bottom. Otherwise, whenever I make a sound or a noise, I actually come in view, because that's the way it works with Hangouts. The person that talks comes in view automatically. So click on Simone so that you're sure that you don't get my interruptions. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, I'm not having sound.
Do you have sound?
No, I don't have the sound. I don't hear. What can we do about that?
What can we do about that when it's not possible to hear something that's not nice?
No. Okay. This video is inside of a website, or is it also on YouTube?
It's well, on some kind of a website. Let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. Whenever there's somebody who wants to have, work with us and wants to know what's going on, they should send us a personal message, and we can send them the email or send them the information. But maybe I just click on it right now.
Yes, it's coming. Turn it up all the way. Simone, you need to go on mute at the same time, because I can hear you. Oh, but then you don't hear him either. It's coming through your speakers. It's not going direct. So why don't you explain the kind of the summary, and then we'll figure out the technicality of how to get this.
Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, he was so loud. Okay, so I'll just turn over the screen to you back. I would say so. I'll have to get the level of the sound better. So is it working out better? Probably when you take the presentation, that might work. Dirk has done that yesterday, and it did work out fine. Anyway, here's the summary. We have to be flexible. We have to think about what's going on. The most important thing is there's something going on that is big, 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 big. Empower Network will set different standards for every network marketing company that is there. So I'm writing blog posts all over, and in all my blog posts, I'm also telling them, well, in the end, network marketing is just a numbers game. In the end, it's just a numbers game. You have to look at your target market, you have to look at your target group, and you have to present the opportunity to a huge percentage of people, or to such a percentage of people, so that you can become successful. And what Empower Network is doing here is they are really redefining the rules for network marketing and for online marketing. And therefore, it's very, very important that you are really on that. So, because this is something where they compare it to Apple. When the Apple iPad was released, we've had phones before, we've had mobile phones. and we've had mobile phones that could do something, but the most important thing hasn't been connected at that point in time, which were the apps. And it's not that I'm saying that we're going to have apps reinvented, but it's something that can be compared to it, can be similar to it. That right now everybody has a mobile phone, everybody enjoys their apps, everybody uses their apps this way. So that's something that we are all having and we're all using right now.
Okay.
So therefore, this is something that is very important. Plus, and the hardest thing is, we're having a uniline system. That means that whoever gets in first will be placed above the other person. That means all those leaders will, when they place in people, when they bring in new people and you're in first, they will be under you. And when you are reaching a certain level in that entire business, then you will benefit from the fact that those people are brought in by a different leader. It's not that you don't have to do anything. When you don't do anything, you're not going to succeed anyway, period. But if you are willing to work, then you can secure your position right now. So that's the most important thing. And then it just takes $7. And for $7 for 14 days, you can test the entire system and find out if this is something for you that is interesting. And then you're already in. And I think in January, they are going to release what actually it's all about. Right now, it's a huge secret. But in January, they are going to release and they're going to tell what this actually is all about. And then, even if you've spent $7 or let's say $100 or whatever, when you're then continuing to be in the company, then you know what is going on. And the people there, they predict that this is something, a product or a service, I'm not 100% sure what this is, that everybody wants to have, that they're really that is really something that you don't have to sell. And that means as well that you're going to benefit from every person that is below you in a certain percentage. Okay. So and that's why it's important to act now and to really think about, well, are we going to do this? Is this an opportunity for me? Is this something for me to check this out, to get in, plugged in into the system? And once you're plugged in, your seat is secured. And then there's enough time to say, well, okay, just take a look at it. I'm finding out what can I do here and how can I benefit and how can I profit. And then that's a great chance. But you have to find out that it's working now. And right now in Empower Network, there are about 200 people who are coming in every day, brought in by the leaders. So that means that it's really urgent action to do something right now about it and to go in and secure your seat.
Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, well, that sounds exciting, especially a product that everybody needs, yeah? Because then you can actually you can send it to anybody, and that's so important. You don't have to find out, which people are specifically already wanting to do internet marketing. This is just, you can learn and use internet marketing for a wide audience then.
Yes, exactly. And I think that will be so exciting. They also say that people who are in other businesses, who are self-employed persons, who are really entrepreneurs, they are really saying, well, how do I get into this thing? How can I just do something about it to get into it? How much money do I need up front to participate in this, because it's such a great idea? And Chris Jones has worked on that for 2 years, and he is in fact the driving force behind it. So it was his idea, and he connected with David Wood, and they connected because they have the same idea about people, about giving people a chance to work in their own terms and their own conditions. So that's the basic idea both of them have, and that is kind of the vehicle that they present to us, and where we could only say, well, okay, this is the train that stops here, and if we don't get on board, then it's gone. And
Right.
those opportunities exist every once in a while. Sometimes it is this way, and there will be a huge information going on. There will be some kind of red carpet event, and once people know that what it is and that it's there, of course they are more likely to get in. But when you are able to know upfront, okay, well, I'm getting in, I'm securing my seat, and then you get the hype, then you're and then you're getting the people who are saying, well, okay, know what it is, now I'm getting in, and then you're also secured, and this can mean a huge difference in the income that you're earning. And to me, this means like I'm actually at the right place at the right time. And to me, it really sounds like you have a predefinition of the lottery ticket. You know exactly what numbers are drawn and which numbers you can pick, so that coming weekend, when those numbers are drawn from the lottery, you know exactly that you will strike the lottery.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, well, thank you. And okay, you picked this up from your upline, yeah,
Yes, exactly.
in Germany. I don't know if you want to add a German explanation.
Just real quick, also ganz schnell auf Deutsch. Wer interessiert daran ist, auch zu erfahren, was es mit dem Projekt Titan auf sich hat. Es ist so eine großartige Geschichte. Der kontaktiere mich bitte auf Facebook, schreibe mir eine persönliche Nachricht, Simone Henze-Olikowski, und dann erkläre ich alles Weitere und gebe auch gerne die Infos zu dem Webinar raus. Aber es ist wichtig, jetzt zu handeln. Treten Sie mit mir in Verbindung, sichern Sie sich Ihre Position für nur $7. Dann können Sie in 2 Wochen sich alles genau anschauen. Wir können zusammenarbeiten. Am kommenden Samstag ist wieder das nächste Team-Hangout. Und dann sind Sie auch auf Deutsch in einem deutschen Team. Empower Network arbeitet daran, alles auf Deutsch zu machen. Also keine Angst, es läuft.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good. Let us switch over to our slides and see how that's going. There we go. We got the right screen. Oh, I think I got it over here. Let me put this on the presentation. Okay, what are we seeing? Share. Is it coming through?
Well. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm seeing that. Oh, everything's fine.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you have to click on me now. Yeah, good. So today we have 2 things. One on the mindset. We're going to talk about keeping it simple. And I don't know how far we got to that, but we want to show you a first sign of going to the paid advertisement on Facebook. All right. Okay. So where are we in our course? We have started off by showing you what audiences you need to find, and that's also something we're going to talk about today when advertising. We're going to use the word audience again, which is synonymous to target market. We did keyword research for the blog. We built the blog and put on landing page with opt-in form and created email messages, because for every blog post that you do, you should also send out an email message, so one-on-one at least. And then we talked about getting traffic as of week 7, and we started with free traffic on social media and on SEO. And today, your microphone is very loud, Simona. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So we are now in week 9, and we're going to talk about Facebook paid advertising. In fact, it's an introduction. We cannot give you the whole lot because it would take too much, but just to give you a little flavor of what it is. And that's for today. So let's move into that. So get your notepad ready and write your notes. Make sure that the notes that you make are actually action oriented, so that you can turn them into value for yourself. We call them uncashed checks, as long as you haven't done that. And also you can reach us by going to the Facebook, and on Facebook we have a special page called No Hype Internet Marketing, the same as our website. And there you can also put in your comments. Let me see here. Okay. So let's move on. We're going to talk about we're going to show you the overview and the roadmap, get into the demo for today. And then after that, we'll talk about personal development, some tool tips, and how important it is to take action now. So Simone will be telling you again what you need to do to work with us. Okay, let's move on. So, yeah, taken from a book which I've picked up lately. Actually, it's a book by 2 US Navy SEALs who have been fighting in Iraq, and they have learned so much about life, and of course life in battle in the field, that they have actually said, well, we can apply this to business. And they've written a book called Extreme Ownership, and it tells you how they are taking different aspects of what you need to that they've learned, and they come with very exciting, I don't know if I should call it exciting, because it's of course it's warfare that they did, but they explain how to make things more without risk. Everything's about controlling risk, and the same thing you need to do in your business. And one of the most important things that I picked up from that book is keeping it simple. And I myself took that to heart, because I'm very good. I used to be an analyst in the financial sector, and I was very good at building big models, but it doesn't always make it easy to get off the ground. So keeping it simple and not making things more complex than need be is very important. So that's the message behind this one. Well, let's move on. Okay, here is our picture that every time comes back. We're not going to stop at this for the reason of time, but this is on this map, on this roadmap, you can find every piece that we are talking about when we move through our course. There you go. Today, the demo, paid ads on Facebook. I don't know, Simone, if you would like to show what you do, because you probably do more than I, or if you would like me to pull it up.
Well, I can try to do a little demo of what is possible. I will. Well, I'll probably just do a little bit, and then we see what you can add. So since we're well advanced, I will just keep it short, and I will just find out if I can pick something. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, I think that's perfect, because you've got some concrete examples of what you did for No Hype Internet Marketing itself. So it's kind of, people can see how we are promoting this specific thing that we're doing for you right now. Yep.
And I'm starting to share my screen. So I'm here actually at my current Facebook page. I right now feel I'm more connected to Facebook as my home. And as you can always see here, this is my fan page, and everybody needs a fan page. So I will definitely work on that. As you can see here, this is beautiful Orlando. I took this picture 1 year ago. Thank you, Marcel. And this always makes me dream that I want to go back in here with my family. And well, you have to have your own fan page where you could say, well, this is my home. Facebook does not like you to promote something from a personal page, and only when you have your own fan page, then you can actually not only presentation, but do advertising on Facebook. So, and okay, I've just had, I could see, okay, so here when you're always having, you can always take a look at what all your posts are doing on Facebook. This is kind of the statistics. And
how did you go there?
I was just go back a little bit, and you could see here on the right hand side the statistics are coming. On the right hand side you see them, but you could also see them here, like here it's like on the right hand side they can tell you the reach that what you put on Facebook has had. So I'm just going to click it again. And I want to show it all, because I'm quite of doing some promotions every once in a while. So, and then, for example, they are showing me actually what is going on, and they're always giving me the chance to say, okay, do you want to put some money to it? You see, when there's some kind of link or whatever, some kind of presentation, and they are just asking me, well, do you want to put some money on it? And one can see and one can check out. For example, this is the one where I really had a great success. When I just find out, this is something that I did for the No Hype Internet Marketing, where I just thought, okay, I'll just get some, become creative. And the bad thing is I was so creative that this link doesn't work.
Oh.
So this link with this 9.nl is wrong. It should be 9nl, but Facebook doesn't like it. But this way they accepted it, and maybe somebody figured it out. But at least I got a lot of clicks on that one, and I just spent some money. And you could see here I have a total reach of 5,887 people. And you might think, well, how much did this cost? Probably a lot of money. Well, in fact, I think it wasn't that bad. I think I just spent €5 totally. So you can actually take a look at all the results, the people that you've seen. And I thought, okay, well, water means, you see, I've just spent €5 on this one here. So that was pretty effective, pretty good. And I'm going to close this one down. You could see that you have reached like organic 420, but paid like 5,000 people with this announcement. And so I try to be a little bit creative. The bad thing is, since I messed up the link, though it didn't result in anything, but at least it gave me more visibility.
Yeah.
So that's also some benefit, and therefore it was great.
Yeah.
And people liked the picture. Actually, it's so this is something that I always try to come up with, have a different attitude and different aspect. And today I got some great tips from. I listened to some great information also, and that was a great tip. And I definitely will follow that the best to have an engagement with is having a video. Facebook loves videos right now, and engagement in pictures does not give you that much value as engagement in videos. So therefore having engagement in videos is actually the thing to do right now. Okay. So that will probably be something that we should look into, more engagement on video. And so this way we're getting there. And another nugget that I want to share with you as well is, whenever you enter something on Facebook, let the organic view pick up first. You see, organic view first, and then you just throw some money at them. Because when you just enter something and right away you're just putting some money in there. The bad thing is that Facebook then thinks, according to its algorithms, that this must be a pretty horrible thing that you've posted because there's no interaction on it.
Right, and yeah, and it hasn't proven its value organically at all.
Exactly.
Okay.
And without a value organically, they just think, well, okay, we'll have to work quite a lot in order to get some people who see this interaction. So that's something, and actually it's pretty easy. Facebook really offers you very well, and with all these blue buttons, when you just click on that, when you say, well, okay, I want to put some advertising on that, just give you a look at how that works. So this is, for example, something where I said, well, okay, I just said here, affirmations are important to become successful. And so what is interesting here is that, where is it? What is it?
So how much response do you get to that?
I didn't put any dingens,
Okay.
any
budget on it.
Any budget on it, at least not yet. So now I lost it. I lost it. Okay. So anyway, when you say, well, okay, you want to have this, for example, what I wanted to show you is that Facebook is always asking you about the target group here.
Yeah.
And it's asking, okay, person who like your site, persons who like your sites and you are your friends, or you just choose a selected target group. This is what you can do as well.
Yeah.
And I choose in this target group Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, Ireland, US, and South Africa. And I just pick some interests, and this is really where Facebook is absolutely outstanding, that you could definitely pick your target group. So that's something that is, for a marketer, it's really dreamland. They can pick the target group, and this way they can you can definitely have an idea of what you're looking at. And they say, okay, from 920 to 2,500 people or 400 people that are seeing this. How many time do you want to have this? What time frame should be there? And what is your account? And where shall it be debited to? So they have everything set up correctly.
Okay, that's easy. Okay, and
it's really easy.
I see that you are, fishing in different waters, different ponds.
Exactly.
MLM, Robert Kiyosaki, I see. So you are actually looking to see which people have a certain interest and are likely to want to see what you're doing.
Exactly. I look for people who are more or less the same than I am, because this is my target market. I want to look for people who are connected, or whom I can connect with, whom I can support, and who have the same idea about what they want in their life. And those books, for example, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, or Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, is something that I've read and that I appreciate. Yeah. And if there are people who also read that, appreciate that, and just are looking for a way to reach that goal, then I'm there to help them. So this is something that can actually help you. And this way, they're telling you what is your target group. Out of these 1,003 million, you're reaching 900 to 2,500 people. And you can even say like €1 per day. This is the absolute minimum that you could reach. And this way, you can do your Facebook pay-per-click advertising, which is pretty easy.
Okay. So when a person then is added to your list, what do you do with that person?
Well, it just always depends on what my ideas are. When I'm advertising, for example, on a landing page, then I can have generate leads this way. But here, I just wanted to get the attention to the people so that they have the link, they opt into the link. For example, I had this picture here.
Yes.
I wanted to do like €5. I had a snipply and this beautiful picture of Austrian mountains, where you can say, well, this is really freedom. We've got the sun. You just do what you want. You just go skiing. You enjoy yourself. And my idea was to get the attention of the people so that when we have our hangout, that they are joining us.
Right, exactly. Okay. So, okay.
So and actually, that's the idea behind that. I just can... simply F666.
So this is purely attraction marketing. You're not following up on these people. You're waiting until they join. They say, I want to be in contact with you, right?
Exactly. This is exactly what I do here. And well, this is one possibility to do this. And I think probably we're also coming up with other ideas. And there are lots of trainings and possibilities around. But so this is what I have did so far. And maybe I will have to do some adjustments on that side. So probably we'll have to figure out a landing page so that we can send them another reminder that the hangout is going to start, something with an email, which might be a lot better idea.
Exactly.
So that will be my idea on Facebook marketing.
Okay. Yeah, great. Yes.
So I'm handing over the screen again.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask about, you could see on that graph your Reichweite, the number of people. So you were going wider and wider. Is that on purpose that you say, hey, I want to reach more people, or?
I think it also happens automatically because the more people you have that say why they like the site, the more Facebook knows, okay, there are people who really appreciate what they're doing.
Okay, yeah.
And also it's more valuable. And that's basically the purpose or the idea of attraction marketing, that you also give something of value always.
Right. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, that's in fact the answer I was hoping to hear. So you get rewarded if you give value, and then in fact you for the same money you reach more people.
Exactly. And in a way it's really, really nice. And to me it's also a learning process to be more open to people and to also answer them and to follow up with them, and also to be why not to be pushy, but to say, well, I have something that is great. If it's something for you, I'll be happy if you join. If not, that's fine as well.
Exactly, and that fits into our no hype. Okay, so
exactly.
Okay, if everybody would want to click on my image that says demo paid ads on Facebook, then that's topic is done. We're going to move on to the next. And here, in fact, I've already told you about this book, Extreme Ownership. Yeah. It's a long book. Actually, I read most of that book while I was running a marathon. So I almost finished the book because I did a long marathon. I took 6.5 hours to run my marathon. So it says.
Well, but you finished. You finished. That's it. That's the most important thing.
That's true. Yeah. So it says here they share a hard-hitting Navy SEAL combat story that translates into lessons for business and life, with riveting first-hand accounts of making high-pressure decisions as Navy SEAL battlefield leaders. This audiobook is equally gripping for leaders who seek to dominate other areas. Well, I must say I am not interested in warfare at all, but this book really gave me very lively lessons of what I can, because that's all it is. You know, you want to learn things, and you want to create these in your brain. And the best way to remember them sometimes is by associating with something that is extreme. And this book tells you, in fact, what it tells you is extreme ownership, by definition, is you will not leave anything to chance, and you will not leave anything to other people, because you have to take full responsibility, full ownership of everything that happens. If you say, hey, I've sent that person this to do that, it's not good enough. You have to make sure that the person does it. You have to make sure that the person responds. If they don't, it's not their fault, it's your fault. And that is the kind of responsibility that we like to say, okay, that will get you to success and nothing else. Righto?
This is amazing, and this is really hard, because I think we are all into the habit of, well, I did my thing, and why doesn't it work? Because, well, as you said, you have to take ownership, and if it doesn't work, it's because you're not working. It's not because the person isn't working. It's because you're not working, and you have to adjust until you finally find the right way.
Yeah, I think we can also, when we look at MLM, network marketing, and we look at Empower Network, I believe, and maybe you can explain better than I can, but I believe that they are taking the right decisions to make sure that this ownership is understood by everybody. Because sometimes, you know, you have people that complain that their upline is not helping them enough. But then when you look at the system in many network marketing companies, they do not at all, how shall I say, they don't at all promote or reward the fact that somebody, when they create a team, that they also are rewarded for helping that team. So, and I understand, Simone, that is one of the changes that's going to happen, right, for Empower Network.
Well, to me, this is also one of the changes that happened once they had the new bonus system, or the new compensation plan put alive. Because this way you're having rank advancements, and you're also advancing in ranks when you're helping people. You get your first rank when you are actually doing 5 sales, but you only get your second rank when you're helping 5 people, or when you're helping one person to make their first 5 sales. So this is something where I say that is very, very interesting, because this way you can achieve the sales that you want so desperately. And I know that most of the people in network marketing will not make any sale at all, or will not sponsor a single person. And this is so sad, since this is such a great opportunity. And we are both there to help people to get to the level that you want to reach. So
Right.
that's important as well. And so this is something where I say, well, okay, they've made some changes. And what I definitely appreciate about Empower Network first is that they have an established system in place, so that you don't have to worry about so many things. There's just something that you have to learn in the beginning. And I know it can be overwhelming at the beginning, because there's so many things that you have to learn. And the second thing is, they're also working on different languages. So right now, English is full in place. They're working on Spanish. They're working on German. And so bit by bit, they will have entire funnels, entire systems set up as well in other languages, which makes it a lot easier for everybody to get started. So therefore, also my strong recommendation, if you want to
Okay. Are you there, Simone? Having a hard time here with...
I unmuted myself again.
Let me see. what's happening. Yeah, everything's fine again, but there was a moment that I couldn't hear you, and I don't know if it was at your end or at my end, but we'll find out later. So
probably at my end, because yeah, my cable always doing nasty.
oh, okay.
However, so this is all.
Okay, good. Thank you for that explanation, because that's important to know. Let's move on to the next slide. I'm going to bring it up. So yeah, click on my face, and you'll see the tooltips. So first tooltip is about Facebook notifications, and that's also where Simona gave me some great tips, because I was getting far too many notifications, and I'm probably a member of, I don't know, 150 groups, and I was just going totally and what I did at some point, I just switched them all off. I just went into my phone and I said, I don't want any notifications. And then I thought, well, there are some of them that I really want. I want to be able to keep track of certain things that are happening. So if you go to facebook.com/groups and then click on the tab called membership, I think it's the third tab along, then it's you can also use this this link here, but it's easier just to click on membership. That is where you can see all the groups that you are a member of. And what's nice about the list that you get over there is that you can easily just click on the side and decide what kind of notifications you want. So that's one. And yeah, Simona, would you like to explain the Crowdfire app or the Sniply?
Well, it slipped again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was breaking up a little bit, but I think it's better. Can I hear you? No, I don't hear you now.
Yes. Okay, I'll just, I think I'll get off a doodle. Can you, okay. Are you there? Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, so regarding the app, also having Twitter, and when you're having Twitter, you have got a lot of people who are following you, and you are following. Good night. I'm back, and in a way, I think Twitter is not so. The overview is not great, so that you don't know how exactly people are following you back. So I will just check it out. So I will just share my screen again.
Yeah.
So Crowdfire app. So here we are. This is actually my Twitter account. And what I really enjoy, so it's I can see my inactive following. So, and when I say, well, okay, inactive following for 1 month, so I'm not having that many Twitters. I'm having 1,065 non-followers. So, and what I can do here, I can first check, okay, for 6 months, do I have any? And the oldest ones are coming first. I don't have Twitter for such a long time now, so therefore probably there is nobody. And for 3 months, let's check on that one if there is somebody. Okay, 3 months. So for 3 months they are not following me, and Twitter is a really fast business. So, and I have in order to gain follower on Twitter, I tried to well, follow quite a lot of people, and in Twitter you usually follow them back. So, and you see, I've my market is the online network marketing market. I have looked for people in there, but they are not following me back, so that's no use that I have them still as my friends. And as you could see, unfriend, I can just click, 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 click. I can do 100 a day. And as you could see, I can just very quickly and very easily unfollow these people or unfollow these people. So therefore they are not longer there. And this way I can definitely clean up my Twitter account. I just will probably leave it that way.
Okay, so that means that you are not seeing as many messages from people that don't follow you back anyway, or not anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't see any messages from them. I can unfollow them, and there's just a limit of 100 people. But as you can see, it just doesn't take that long. I'm just click, click, click.
Yeah.
And and this way you can really keep your Twitter account very well organized.
Yeah. So you take away people that are not looking at what you're writing anyway. But on the other hand, I'm understanding that if a person does start following you, it's important then to see that you get in touch with that person.
Exactly.
That you start writing something that they find interesting, or even you could even send them a direct message or a tweet. It doesn't matter. So to see what they are into, and to see if there is a match in any way between what they're doing and what you're doing. So
exactly.
So yeah, but the thing is, you need to do that within a day or two, a few days, within a week at least. Otherwise, you will get into the situation that if they are active Twitter users, that they will do the same thing with you, that they will not stop following you, and then they get into this list of those that are, in fact, the ones that you are excluding now because they have not been following you anymore. Yeah. But there was a time when that they did follow you, right?
Or not? No, I followed them first.
You followed them first.
I can always go to Twitter. I followed them first, and because I thought, okay, that looks, because they are following where I think, okay, that's my target market. For example, I looked for the network marketing companies, and I was looking who is following network marketing companies, because they must have an interest in network marketing. That's my idea behind it.
Okay.
And when they have an interest in network marketing, I'm following them because they might be interested in having some support on how to do the business in a better and more fashionable and more reasonable way.
Okay, so when you delete them, when you take them out, then you should not delete those ones that you really value.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the ones that you value, well, they have to follow you back. And if they don't follow you back, if it's just, for example, a company tweet account or whatever, nobody's reading. I'm after the people who are actually doing something.
I got you. So can you put those that you feel are worthwhile, can you put them into a separate category? Because they may have valuable tweets, but they still don't follow you, but you still find them valuable enough to keep following them. So,
I can put them on the whitelist, for example.
Okay.
I have something here like a whitelist where I can say, well, okay, entrepreneur, that sounds interesting. It's also a whitelist where no, they are not. I'm not or they're not following me. Jonathan Butt, for example, I would also put on the whitelist.
Yes.
TED Talks. I love TED Talks.
Yeah, exactly.
Dale Carnegie. I love Dale Carnegie. John Assaraf. So it's those people where I say, well, okay, this is so interesting. I love TED Talk. People will say this is amazing what he does. Louis Hay, so many people I say, well, I know and I love to follow them, and I can put them on my whitelist.
Right. Okay, I got you. Okay, so we've covered that also.
That
Hopefully between...
that is the one sent it.
Yeah. If I understand it, I'm sure everybody else understands it much better. So...
Of course. And then the next one, and then probably we would almost call it a day.
Yeah.
Because it's getting late, and it's getting late here.
Yeah. Well, we're at 55 minutes, I believe, from when we started. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you show us the Snipply and how that works?
How that works. Snipply. Snipply application. This is something that is really, really awesome, and
I don't see it yet on my screen.
You don't see it yet. I don't know if I have given my. Did you see this?
I see nothing. It's black. So you need to.
It's black. Okay.
Do the share again.
I thought I did the share.
Do it again.
Here I am. I do the share. I do this full screen. I start sharing, and it looks strange. You see this? No, it's not.
It's still black.
It's still black. Okay, I'll try it. Okay.
I think. Yeah, there it is. I see. Oh, I saw something, but now it's black again.
Yes, it's probably only my.
And your sound is breaking up.
You lost now hearing. Okay. Then.
Yeah, I see a screen now.
You see a screen?
Yes,
you see the Snipply screen?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that means whenever you have something where you say you want to share it with somebody, for example, let's take one of my favorite German newspapers, and maybe economy. And this is just something that I'm just picking. So, okay, for example, when I want to say, well, okay, this is an interesting article, and when I say, well, I want this article to be promoted, so I can. So this means in here, and I can have create a snip and have action, and probably I will have like a different call to action. I can that this is my say want the bottom menu that I can put it.
I think we're having an issue with your connection or something because it's going black again.
Right. Going black.
Can we?
Okay. Back to where I am. Now it's just looking find one here. Horrible. Okay. Says I did this. You seeing something?
No, it's black at this moment. Okay. Maybe I can pull it up and you tell me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see.
So then we'll probably.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, right. So I'll just.
Wow, we're having some technical issues today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, let's just explain the what Sniply does.
Okay. Tool to just actually copy else but drive traffic from that to your own. So that means Sniply Great enables you to Sniply always brings in a little button, and people can read the content that you're sharing. But with a button that is created, you are I'm sorry. With a button that is created, it's getting late.
Yeah. Okay.
With a button that is created, you will then have a possibility, a call to action, your picture, and redirect the people to your page or to a landing page or to a blog post, to whatever you want. Okay. So that's the great idea of Sniply behind it.
Right. Why don't we see if we can show it next time so that people know it? Yeah?
That's awesome.
Probably better. Okay. So let's go back to stop my screen share. Oh, stop that screen share. I'm going to go over to our. Okay, so we've done that. Let's finish off. So you can find us on nohypeinternetmarketing.com/contact us, or you can get on our Facebook page, which is also No Hype Internet Marketing. You can find replays on the replay page of our website. And we would like to invite you to join us on our Empower Hour calls Monday night. That's Eastern Time at 9 p.m. Of course, that is early in the morning on Tuesday for Europe. So there are replays which we can help you with to get to. And yeah, get in touch with us so that we can help you step by step. We lead the way. We've been doing this for a while, so we know the steps. And also, Simone, can you say what the offer is at this moment to get into Empower Network and start working with us?
Well, the offer is really, really low. You can get in for as low as $7, and then you have the chance to check it all out for 2 weeks. So that means for 2 weeks you can find out what the program is about, and then you can check and find out if this is really something that you would like to continue working with. And in case you agree with that, that's absolutely stunning and perfect. And then you've secured your position, and then you can find out what is going on, and we are there and ready to help you and explain everything.
Exactly. And I'd like to add to that, it's not 2 weeks on your own and having to discover on your own. It's 2 weeks in which you have availability to our time. Of course, all in in good consultation, but we will be able to guide you through these steps so that you don't feel that you're doing this alone, and you'll be part of our team. And that will make it so much different. At least for me, it is the big difference.
And we're in your shoes, or we were in your shoes. We're a little bit further ahead, but that also means, well, we know exactly how you feel. And I also think that it's important that you have somebody who says, okay, this is your checklist. This is what you have to do, step by step by step by step. And in the end, it's just a matter of developing habits and knowing exactly what to do, and we're there to give you the checklists of what you have to do, so that this way you can also make this work.
Exactly. Okay. So let's leave it at this. I know we have some slides to ask people what they would like to, well, first of all, to take massive action. We talked about that. And what are we going to cover next? I think the next time we will do more on paid traffic. If it's not Facebook, then it could be very well into Google to do Google ads, or we will decide on that topic as we go forward. We do have a week with the Christmas, so I don't know. Do we have an announcement for next week? Are we going to be broadcasting a different day?
I think we should try to find out if we have a different day, but in Germany we've got 3 days of Christmas.
Starting on the Wednesday or the Thursday?
Starting on the 24th. So
Okay.
Christmas is Christmas Eve on the 24th, the 26th and the 25th and the 26th.
Yeah.
So that means on the 27th I would be off of Christmas again.
Yeah, okay. So maybe Wednesday, the 23rd, could be our next broadcast then.
Could be.
Maybe.
Let's see. Maybe. Let's see.
Okay. Well, that was it for today. Thank you so much. Let's stop sharing this and let's get back on the camera. Same for you. I think you're still sharing a screen, aren't you? Or not? At least
I don't think so.
Well, turn your camera off and on again and see what happens, because
all right,
it's a bit strange at your end. Yeah, that's off and then on again.
Now it's on again.
Is it coming out?
It's coming out, but reverse.
Yeah. Somehow your connection tonight has an issue on.
I don't know what's working or what's going on.
Okay. Well, maybe you should do a speed test and see well, first go to bed.
I just don't do anything right now. I just go to bed.
Good.
That was a busy week.
Yeah. Sleep well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Simone. And we'll be in touch.
And to all people here, whenever you're seeing this, just go ahead and find us on Facebook and write a message to us when you want to join, because this is the opportunity right now. Exactly.
Between now and the end of the year, that is preparing for building your new business.
And we both want you that 2016 is the unforgettable year in your life and in your business. And we both want you all to start from the beginning and have a great start.
There you go. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Simone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody from Hamburg.
And from Orlando.